Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. I'm just sitting here in my robe drinking my morning coffee looking sexy as hell as usual. Oh, and for those of you who when I make these videos in my robe you say you don't think I'm sexy as hell, nobody cares what you think. I didn't ask you shit. Alright guys, I had someone ask me the other day and I've had a few questions on multivitamins and someone asked me in the comments the other day if it's okay for them to not eat any fruits and vegetables and just pop a multivitamin to get their micronutrient needs. It's really kind of an interesting question, particularly when we see experiments like the Twinkie experiment that a nutritionist did on himself a while back, to where he lived on a diet of Twinkies, protein powder, and multivitamins, lost 30 pounds, and all of his blood work and health markers improved. And he actually improved his health while doing this. But he even said that he felt there was potential health risks of doing this as far as micronutrient deficiencies, even though he was taking a multi, and even though the short-term blood work didn't show it. Now in nutrition, we don't really know if multivitamins work or not. It's still being debated, it's still being studied. We don't know if you really absorb everything in them correctly or if you could actually meet your vitamin and mineral needs from them. So I would say with multivitamins, don't try to use them as your main source of micronutrients. Use them as kind of a safety net, just an insurance policy. And don't go overboard on them. Don't start popping 2 or 3 a day. Don't find ones that have 5 and 10 times the daily recommended amount on vitamins and minerals, because some vitamins and minerals can be toxic if overdosed chronically, or some of them, when you take too much of one, it can block the absorption or the ability of your body to use another. So just use one that has somewhere between 50 and 100, maybe 150% of the RDA on it, and just look down the list and just be leery of ones that have things like way too much zinc or too much iron in them. And for the most part, try to get your micros from whole foods. Find fruits and vegetables that you like. And in all honesty, it really isn't that difficult to get your micronutrients if you just look at the basic micronutrient profile on foods. And I'm going to link my favorite site down below for pulling up the full nutrition profile on almost every food known to man. And it's really helpful to give you an idea of what's in your food. But for most of us, we're really active. When a lot of us are bulking or at maintenance, we're on 3,000 plus calories. And even if you're eating 50% of your calories from pizza or hamburgers at that point, when you're on that many calories, if there's some fruits and vegetables in your diet, the odds that you're going to be deficient in any micronutrient for either health purposes, metabolic purposes, or even your gains is going to be pretty slim. It really only starts to become a factor when your calories start getting low, when you start cutting, you start restricting food options to help you cut, and your calories start getting lower. Then it can become a little more of an issue and you need to pay closer attention. And I think that's when a multivitamin can become particularly helpful. But for the most part, if you're not cutting and you're on quite a bit of calories and you eat a varied diet, you're probably not going to be deficient in anything. And if you're concerned that you are, check it out. And if you need to, go ahead and pop a multivitamin as an insurance policy. But don't rely upon it as your primary means of getting your vitamins and minerals. Eat your fruits and vegetables. All right, guys, that's really all I have to say on that today, and I will talk to you next time.